For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the...
There we go. Can I replay that? I just want to play the... First, let me lower the volume.
I'm in need of some remedy.
All right. Very high quality? Yes. Crank the details. All right, this is Warhammer 40,000. Inquisitor, Martyr. Belgrim on Twitch and YouTube told me about this game. He said he'd played a lot of it and he had a good time with it. Since I love Warhammer, both Warhammer Fantasy and 40k, I found this on sale for about $10 on Steam the other day. So I picked it up and here I am going to try it out for the first time. Let's see, not credits, but how do I see the... Well, credits are nice, but I would like to see that opening cinematic. Oh, I crashed it. Oh, well, maybe it'll capture this time when I start. Bear with me here. Play offline version. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I wonder if this is drop in, drop out type of thing. That would be cool. I don't know why it doesn't pick it up now. Things are moving on my screen. Come on, OBS.
For 10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Yeah. Burn the heretic. Okay, right back where we were before. So let's pick a class. Hierophant. That looks like it's DLC. I might have gotten this because I think the package I bought had some DLC in it. The DLC is in the Hierophant is indeed a DLC. I don't know if I have it. Alright. Let's just get into the game. Play. Well, we have to create a character first. Create a character. Choose your background. Crusader. Crusaders specialize in using heavy armor and weaponry, trading mobility for protection and firepower. They are like the legendary juggernauts of the old Terran myths. focus resource is what? Crusaders must spend focus points to operate power armor and heavy weapon skills. Focus is a Crusader exclusive resource, recharging with time at fixed rate. So it's focus. Power sword, great sword, suppression shield. The Assault Crusader is a master of hand-to-hand combat, wielding power sword and suppression shield, or two-handed energy-infused greatsword, cutting through several enemies at the same time or mitigating incoming damage with shocking efficiency. That is the Crusader. I'm going to skip over the Assassin and the Psyker, because I think I want a hand-to-hand, more like a brute force type character. So I'm thinking the Psyker's more backline magic. Assassin probably sneaky, sneaky, stabby, stabby. Let's read the Tech Adept. Tech Adepts are experts of the machine. In combat, they wield arcane and forbidden weaponry and can rely on the never-ending supply of Psiloi constructs of the Legio Cybernetica. Tech Adept Inquisitors spend data flux points to create battle constructs, gun turrets, combat servitors, and robots. Data flux is recharging with time at a fixed rate. And they carry an omniscient axe, formidable two-handed power weapon wielded by the Skitari legions of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Ah yes, the Battle Sister. Battle Sisters wield both sanctified Imperial weaponry and the power of their unquestioning faith. At the peak of their fervor, they can even become embodied saints, living vessels for the Emperor's will. They have faith as a resource. Sororitas Inquisitors use faith points to manifest acts of faith and become embodied saints. The method of resource generation depends on which sacred rite was selected before embarking on missions. They carry bolt pistol and chainsword, just like I like them. It's locked though. This one seems like it's locked. I have to buy that one. And the Hierophant I have to buy. I have to buy the Tech Adept. So I get 3 classes, the Psyker, the Assassin, and the Crusader. Let's do the Crusader. Choose your expertise. The Assault Crusader, which is the one I read, is a tactical Crusader. They specialize in using heavy armor and weaponry, trading mobility. Oh, okay, this is the same for all of them? This is the same for all of them. The only thing that changes is their weaponry, it looks like. They use the same focus resource. So the Heavy Gunner Crusader uses a shotgun and a las gun. The Tech Crusader uses a las pistol and autogun. And the Crusader uses the Power Sword, Greatsword, and Suppression Shield. Looks like all hand-to-hand for this guy. I want to shoot things. It's 40k after all. So I'm going to do the Tactical Crusader. Seasonal characters. You can choose from various seasonal themes which alter gameplay in specific ways. Seasonal characters can only interact with other characters from the same season. This is an old game, so I don't know if there are going to be actual seasons and up-to-date content for the game. This is I'm going to read the Heavy Gunner real quick. This is the Heavy Gunner. They start out with obviously the heavy gun and a common. They start with a common Imperial armament, unlocking more potent weapons of mass destruction later on down the path. Shotgun is an ancient tool for close quarters butchery, while the las gun is a versatile rifle for medium range encounters. I don't know, he looks pretty cool too. Heavy Gunner Crusader or Tactical Crusader? Let's do the Heavy Gunner. Spent enough time here in Character Create. Oh, they also have Demolition Armor, heavy armor equipped with Auxiliary Missile Launcher System. This rare power armor variant was tailored specifically to the need of inquisitorial retinues in need of fire support and desolate, isolated environments. Also equipped with a frag grenade. Okay, here I go, level 1. Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by the Xeno races. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage great and secret war for mankind. They are the judges and the executioners.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress-monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
Space Hulk.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty holes.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Oh. Eject, eject. Abandon ship. I remember the deafening roar of the turrets. My Imperial carrier was trailing a blaze of fire and smoke as it smashed into the hangar deck. I heard the screech of shredded metal, but the vast emptiness of the colossal hull swallowed the noise. Look at that badass power
Captain,
armor.
do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
That's nice. Alright, so from what I understand, this is a action RPG, obviously top-down isometric view. Your standard Diablo, Titan Quest, you know, all those types of games. And so far, for I think a 2017 game, it looks pretty good. It's a point and click. What are my hotkeys? I have nothing on my hotkey bars here, so I don't know yet. Oh, that's my focus. Health is the red bar in the middle. Suppression is green. Comes around yellow and goes to red. I'm not sure what that means yet. Here's my inventory. Level 1, my base damage 22. Here's my hit points and suppression. Suppression must be my power armor or something or other. I have a neuro implant. An eye implant. Wow, I have a lot of implants. Well, he is a space marine after all. I get some passives. This must be my ranged combat Sky and Sniper training. I could probably unlock points here as I level. Here's my health. I have a racial path, Puritan path, melee combat. Wow, there's a lot to this game. I'm going to have to figure it out. Alright, let's get going. I have to explore the area. Alright, you can hold the left mouse button and he walks in your direction. That's cool. I can see that, but I'm going to just take a quick look around here. That looks like something I can open, but I don't think I can. No. There's a half a body here. Alright, let me just go pull that lever.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
Look at that thing. It's suspenseful because you can't see very far in front of you. No matter how you adjust the camera, you still get a fixed view, and out in front you can't really tell what's coming up.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
An ancient cogitator. Vessel 897 Lucius. .442.alpha class. .sub C35. Name Martyr. Code number. Current status. In the possession of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisitum. Warning. Verifying current status. Inadequate data collated. Last maintenance logged 8.134.967.m36. Warning. Geller shield compromised. Current state of the Imperium 47.34% estimated. Warning. Prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. And it goes on with lots of warnings.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
Cogitator. That's a funny word. Could I maybe rotate the camera? Ah, yes. Middle mouse button rotates the camera. That's good.
New log entry. I have found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
Well, I would get your weapon out. If I were you. And I am you, so, oh, here's the weapon.
Oh, yes. The perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
That's awesome. Alright, so left mouse button is my single shot. Medium range. 81 damage, 162 DPS. It's got shred, knockback, giant killer, and cone effect. Fires a shot of shotgun pellets, damaging all enemies in a cone in front of the character. Right mouse button is my burst shot. Doesn't do as much damage and very little DPS, but it's got knockback. Fires several shots in quick succession, damaging all enemies in a cone. Okay. Well, I'll try them both.
Creature of chaos. Can you withstand my faith?
That's great. Let's just shoot him. Shoot him till he's dead.
Kill the heretic.
Oh, I like the right mouse button.
Infested by chaos. So be it. Let's cleanse the taint then.
Las gun. Tab will switch between my shotgun and las gun. So here are my las gun attacks. Single shot. Not as much damage as a shotgun. It's 46 damage, 92 DPS. It's a laser. Heat. Piercing, AoE, probably goes through targets in a line. Vulnerability, heat, and better criticals. Right mouse is a more of a consistent number between damage and DPS at 56. Rapid fire Flesh Bane, which is 30% more damage against unarmored targets. Spread is tight, 4% shot spread, and it's a single target shot. Now, I do have 2 hotkeys. Aimed shot, this does a lot of damage. Single target attack can be used to deliver precision attacks by holding down the attack button. And then my number 2 hotkey is Hot Shot. 21 damage, 84 DPS, Channeled Barrage, and Breacher. A sustained cumulative laser beam with increasing damage yield. Pierces all obstacles and damages all objects and enemies in its path. Character moves backwards while firing. Oh, I can't wait to see that. And I didn't read my other hotkeyed attacks for my shotgun, which is Fletchette Round. 112 damage, 11 DPS. It's got knockdown in red. Some of them are in yellow, some of them in red. I'm not sure what the significance is. But the red knockdown says targets are knocked to the ground, only affects targets with overwhelmed suppression. So there's knockback and knockdown there. And then number 2 is Man Stopper Round. Same type of thing, knocked back, knocked down. But this one does a ton of damage, 476 damage, 95 DPS. Alright, enough talking about it. Let's just go shoot things. Can you shoot? Oh yeah, you can. I guess you can't shoot all the crates. I was trying to.
Reloading.
Yeah, you can shoot some crates. Let's see. No, you can't shoot those.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Report defense system anomalies. Augmentum defense system anomalies. Ranking security officer Brother Marcus Drang. Incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching road trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from monastery. Confessions of the related personnel during the penitence hearings. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Problem cause, system malfunction.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
It's not this, is it? Where's the cogitator? Where is the cogitator? There's nothing on my mini-map. Deactivate the Vox jammer. Maybe I just shoot it? Nah, that didn't work. But it's cool that I was able to shoot it. It's great. Alright, I don't know what to do. I'm already stuck. Oh, I see. There's a guy here.
Open the door!
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor! What foul abomination is this?
By the Emperor.
A talking servitor. It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Alright, something up ahead. They have guns.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
Yes, it is. Let's take space. I mean, take cover. Space. Nice. I'm gonna have to get used to going between mouse buttons and my keys for typical attacks. It seems a little weird to me, but I'll get used to it. Space, what does space do? It just locks him behind target, I think. It locks him behind cover. That's what I meant to say. Tutorial cover system. Disappeared. But I think I figured it out. Yep. Can you shoot from behind cover? Oh, you can.
Finally. That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer. I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
I think I just leveled up. Inquisitor Leoben. New level reached. Unlocked item type, plasma pistol. +1 passive skill point. Alright, I'll do campaign mission 2, making contact. First, let me go to my character sheet. I'm in passives. I got 1 passive skill point to spend. Where do I start here? I guess I have Hasten already and Weapon Mastery. So maybe I have to connect to these. These are giving me melee hit skills, and I don't really do melee attacks, do I? These are all melee. Is it because I'm in... Yeah, let's pick ranged combat. Perfect. So, Sniper's Mark plus 20% range. Damage bonus against targets further than 10 meters. So the only 3 I can get are plus 3% range damage bonus, plus 5% range damage bonus against slowed, shocked, and stunned, and then plus 1% critical hit chance with range skills. Let's go plus 3% range damage bonus. That's that. Making contact, campaign mission 2.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
Map overlay and minimap system. Press the M key to get your map. Alright, cool. You can have it there open while you move. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. The focus resource. This is my Crusader's resource. He spends resource points to activate armor skills and then regains focus automatically over time. This is for armor skills. What are my armor skills? Wow, this is the Cyclone missile launcher. I missed this. This is hotkey 4? Exploding objects.
Die, unclean!
Fucking A! I have to remember to use the space feature.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine, dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
New investigation. The expedition. Reward 600 experience. This abandoned wreck was transmitting an astropathic distress signal that followed ancient inquisitorial protocols. The fortress-monastery didn't answer our hails, and we did not detect any signs of life on the decks from our ship. Nevertheless, I found fresh corpses, clearly members of a recent Imperial expedition. Who are these men, and what are they doing here? These are the items I've picked up so far that I've read. Alright, let me think about this. Short burst, single shot, aimed shot, and hot shot. These are long range, so I want to use 1 and 2 from back here. I could do this until I run out of focus, I suppose. I see... What's up there? That's their health up there. Where's my focus bar? Here's my focus, this light blue bar that goes around the missile launcher. I would like there to be a button I could press that shows, that highlights things on the ground that I may be able to pick up or interact with. Let me just quick search to see if there's something that does that. Middle click rotate, right eye and all of this. Oh, you could dodge. You could dodge left and right with Q and E. Oh, assassin only. Okay, I see. Use nearby cover, I figured that out. Weapon skills. Belt skill. 3 is belt skill. I don't know what that is. Emote wheel. I don't think I have a world skill yet. Reload weapon? I didn't know you had to reload. Okay, so there is nothing that I could tell that highlights the ground. The sounds are pretty good, too. They like kind of reverberate.
Target acquired.
Short burst is fun. Oh, let's get the cover. Get the cover. Is that cover? Oh, shoot. Cover here.
Target locked.
Where are the drops? Am I even getting items? What are these things in my inventory? Nothing. I don't think there's anything in my inventory yet. Oh, there's some loot.
Yes, a grenade.
Hey, Lord.
Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
Going all right? How you doing? Thought I might try a new game tonight. Never played this before.
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
I bet you this is my belt ability. Let's see. Throwing grenades. Yep. Throw a grenade, press and hold 3, and aim with your mouse. So the belts go on your grenade. The grenades go on your belt. Stationary weapons can be operated. Okay, so there are turrets. Think they may have one? Let's just throw the grenade at them, huh?
Off with the head. Such a fine trophy.
And then take cover. Yeah!
This commander is tough. A worthy enemy at last.
Is he out of range? He's way out of range. I think I killed him. Nice. Yeah, I'm just getting back to playing some video games here tonight because I was out all day long, running errands, doing busy things. And this morning I was on Warhammer Return of Reckoning. I had the itch to get back on, but then, you know, I said, I've been waiting to play this. Someone I know told me about it, said it was a whole lot of fun. And I've been in such a Warhammer kick lately. Whether it's fantasy or 40k or whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm loving all of it. So I figured I'd try the action RPG first. I have Rogue Trader. I bought Rogue Trader when it came out, and I tried it a little bit, but I was heavy into Baldur's Gate 3 and some other similar type games. But I think I may put Rogue Trader back on eventually, try that again, and then there's a game called Vermintide. It's either going to be that, or I think there's another one called Warhammer 40k Darktide. So there's a lot of them. There's Warhammer games coming out of the woodwork. And of course, Return of Reckoning. Maintenance log. There's a lot of gibberish here. Note, I hope you're reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we are planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in this maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Note B, I've received your message. By the Emperor, this is bad. Same here. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed. And with Uther holed up in the Sanctum and his second in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Note A, Uther will be our death. I think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium. Now we have what? Those things in the dark zone. We must get out of here immediately. Or shall we join the others? Things in the dark zone. Can you play as, well, I'm pretty sure you can, going by its name, but can you play Skaven in Vermintide? This looks like an elevator, but I'm not sure how to activate it. Let's do the map. There's something over here. Maybe I missed something. Ah, that sucks. Oh, here's another cognitator. Well, you could play Skaven in Total War. That's another one I picked up I got Total War 3. I've always had Total War 2 and 1. Those were good. This is gibberish. It's hard to even understand it reading over it here. I'm not going to read it out loud. It's just going to be confusing. I'll read the personal note here on the bottom. The machine spirit is slowly becoming insane, and it started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless void craft trying to land on the deck. We must act before it shreds more blood. I don't need to remind you the fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Messiah to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Alright, we can go to the right up here. That's what I forgot to do. There's one called, is it called Warhammer 40k Dark Tide or something? It's one of the newer looter shooters, right? And it wasn't, oh, somebody's attacking me from this way. Didn't have great initial reviews. People were upset, I think, because it didn't ship with all of the features that the developers said it would.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Cool, this is a recording. Is that the same thing, just repeating? Nice. Man, you could just shred through these things like wouldn't believe. It may just be because this is still the very beginning of the game, but this is super easy. Chests. Missions usually contain chests and other storage boxes with items. Some will replenish your charge-based skills, like grenades, for example, while others give you rewards like crafting material. I didn't know you can craft in this game. Nice. That looks like a health.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them, so it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
I don't know if you'd call it a wave shooter. It could be, but what I thought that the newest, what is it? You know, I think it's called Dark Tide. It's a looter shooter. So you go in, you have a scenario to accomplish, and if you accomplish it and get out, you have to extract. You succeed, you take with you what you had in your pockets or whatever. But if you fail, usually you keep your experience points, but you don't get to keep the gear and the things that you took out of chests and stuff like that. So I think that's what they mean by the looter shooter, and I think that might be what Dark Tide is, but I never played Dark Tide. I did play Left 4 Dead, and that is something different. That is just a cool multiplayer game. There's others like that. A guy that I know that streams plays what's the one in like that in the swamp? It's got like a western theme. It's got like a Call of Cthulhu western theme. Oh man, I forget the name of it now. He streamed that for a long time, and that was a good one. But that was kind of like a looter shooter too, also, because you had to like get out with the stuff. I don't know. They have all these names.
Come at me, creatures.
Really, all that counts is if it's Warhammer or not. I'm just huge. I'm playing Warhammer games. That's what I'm into lately.
Overheat.
Oh shoot! I can overheat. Let's just switch to the shotgun. Oh yeah. Why haven't I been using the shotgun the whole time? As soon as they get close to me, I gotta switch to the shotgun for sure. My nephew plays Left 4 Dead a lot, and I played that with him. It was fun. Pretty scary, but it was fun. This is a pretty gruesome game, but what do you expect for 40k? In the 41st millennia, there is only war. There's something up here that I missed.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Looks like I finished this first expedition, but I'm not sure if I got those experience points. Anyway. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing. Enjoy. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi. Appreciate it. Sentinel armor, eye implant. Credits. Nice. Yeah, man. Smash things. You gonna play your what were you playing when I was in your stream? Were you an orc boy? Were you a black orc or a choppa? I forgot what you were playing. I know you were not Order. I know that for sure. That you could not have been playing Order. Alright, I completed that one. Let's just see my progress here. Just about level 3. Your level will grow by completing missions which represent your position within the Holy Orderos of Inquisition. New levels unlock new item types which you can find during missions or can be obtained from the end mission loot boxes. You can also join cabals with other fellow Inquisitors to purge the unclean together. Specific levels also unlock new inoculator components, perks, and additional slots for both. But most importantly, every level gives you 1, or sometimes 2, skill points. You can find the complete list of unlockables in the expanded view. Every character has different attributes. All 3 main attributes have 5 milestones, and after reaching one of them, you'll automatically gain extra abilities. You can earn attribute points by completing heroic deeds. Perks are interchangeable passive abilities which can empower your Inquisitor. In the beginning, you have only 1 perk, but after you reach level 15 and 30, the other 2 will unlock. You can also get new perks by completing heroic deeds. Alright, 3rd mission, Forbidden Cult. I like how you can move your character around and look at him, because in a lot of ARPGs, you're only looking at the back of your character most of the time.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
Damn.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery, just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Now, I've got a lot of areas to check here. How should I go about this? Oh, this way. Two supply charges. Oh, I have an upgrade. I forgot I picked up some things. Why can't I grab these? I guess it's because I'm full on charges. Alright, I've got new Sentinel armor. Nice. This implant. There's another level 1 implant. What's it do? Physical vulnerability on physical damage dealt. 4.9% duration for slow, stun, and shock effects. Refractor field is another belt item. Something I guess I can throw. And I'll definitely equip this eye implant. Plus 2.8% range damage bonus. 1.6% execution chance. Better critical hit chance, heat resistance, and damage bonus for burning effects. Plus 16 quality versus equipped eye implant. Guess that tells you how much better it is than the other one. Get behind cover. Get behind cover. What happened to cover? No. Ah, he's reloading. God damn.
Curse you, Inquisitor.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon. Target acquired.
Not sure what those charges are for yet. My power armor, maybe? Ah, I wanted my plasma rifle there. Blast pistol. That is by far my favorite attack. Burst shot. Better purity seal. Digital weapons. Let's try using digital weapons instead of that frag grenade. See what it does.
Eat steel.
Oh man, that is brutal.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
I'm not even gonna buy with that medical. I'm not gonna bother with the medical supply because I don't really get hurt. Like freaking Space Marine. I'm gonna try these digital weapons right now. Let's get to behind cover and throw. How do I do it? I don't know how to use my digital weapons. Haha. Behind cover. It's hard to stay behind cover. I wonder if I press shift, will he stay there? Well, then he shoots it into the column. That doesn't help. Yeah, that was a little weird.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
There are a lot of upgrades, a lot of drops, a lot of things to look at in your inventory. There weren't at the very first part of the game, but now there is. Looks like I already made a mess here. There's one all the way back down here. Reach the exit. Yeah.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Level 3. Unlocked item type heavy flamer. Unlocked item type digital weapons. Okay, that explains why I couldn't use the digital weapons I put on my belt. And one more passive skill point. Oh, I just hit level 4 as well. I got the plasma gun unlock, 1 warfare point, and another skill point. So I've got some points to spend. Let's get in here. Let's see, passives. I could specialize in things here. Instead of just ranged combat, I can do I may have to unlock single DPS. Looks like ranged combat and area effects are available. Support is available, as well as defense. I'm going to go all out ranged combat. I don't plan on playing with any friends. Otherwise, I would definitely like to check out support. An area of effects, maybe. Let's just keep in range combat. I have 2 passives to spend. I've already unlocked 3% range damage bonus. Why not just do another? The next one up would be focused aim. 10% ranged damage bonus when there's no enemy within 5 meters. That would be the first shot or 2 with my plasma gun. But I do a lot of damage in close with my shotgun, so let's look at this. Plus 5% range damage bonus against slowed, shocked, or stunned targets. My shotgun stuns targets. And then there's the critical line up here. It's only 1% chance critical hit with range skills. Yeah, let's go with this one. And then we had warfare. We had a warfare point. Where can we spend that? Not in here. What is a warfare point? Exalted by murder. 5% damage bonus on kill for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 10 times. Oh, here's a warfare. Under attributes. At next level, 1% base damage per point. So I unlocked demolition, plus 35% damage bonus against cover. Is that true? Because, well, this is not lit up yet. It's gone past number 1. Oh, maybe the points fill this bar, and once the bar gets to the end, then I get the demolition. That's probably how it works. All right. I'm good for one more here. Let's do Feral Tribes campaign mission. I wish that I could read those.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
Ready to fight!
Allied units. Occasionally, you'll be accompanied by allied soldiers. They'll automatically follow you and fight. In some missions, particularly defense missions, you'll have limited command over the allied soldiers by sending them to highlighted positions. Just stand near a position marked and hold down the F key to send the nearest allied unit to that position. During combat, they fight on their own, engaging targets automatically. Alright.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an Imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
For the Emperor! Ready to fight! Charge! I said charge!
Personal log by Archivist Anselm de Viro. First analysis. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The pre-Thorian symbolism and the content of the prayer book indicates ancient heritage, sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The technoarchaeologist was baffled by the first radium-carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the scarlet apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling, to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls.
Ready to fight! Now move! Move! Now you pay, scum!
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
You cannot.
Die, maggot! Die!
Digital weapons for the win. Oh, crap.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
At your command. Blood. For the Emperor. Take it like a man, God.
The cover feature looked good to begin with, but it really doesn't work. Unless it's just the, unless my bolts clip through terrain. It seems like when I'm behind cover and I shoot into the cover that I'm hiding behind. Let's test it out one more time.
At your command.
Is that locked? I really can't get through there. Fine.
By the Emperor, we are saved! How can we serve you, Inquisitor?
The abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Ready to fight.
This keeps on coming up, the expedition, and I've done everything. Is there something I have to do to actually complete it? Or maybe it's a continuing thing.
At your command.
Inquisitor, our Argers are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
This shit is so cool. I want to play 40k again. Alright, level 5. What do I unlock? The Great Axe. I unlocked a perk. Utility Harness. Belt abilities, like grenades, mines, and banners, gain +2 charges. Supply crates give +1 charge. 100% damage bonus for grenades and mines. And another passive skill point. Oh, here we go. Investigation completed. The expedition. The clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the fortress-monastery, led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Kulsterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown. Although judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had Inquisitors and Interrogators in his retinue, also some Space Marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Do I do one more? This one is purple. Why is this one purple? Maybe because this is the active one. Yeah, I'll do one more. You know, I should have spent my points. I had a passive point to spend. Can I do it inside of the mission? I don't think so. Oh, hey, heck yes I can. Another 5% range damage against percent. 5% range damage bonus against slowed, shocked, and stunned. Very good. What do I have to do here? Join Chaos Thorn. I still have my allies with me.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So, you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
At your command. Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
Oh, it's waves? Wave 1 completed?
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Their what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Ready to fight!
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later! Die, heretic!
Oh, they just spawned right on me. Let's retreat a little bit. Oh, took a little damage there. Where are my allies? Was I not supposed to advance this far? It sounds like they're fighting back here. Oh yeah.
The thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Caligari Conclave.
Doing what, exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Ready to fight!
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now!
Which way are they coming from now? There we go. Stun mine.
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we have disabled the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
System failure analysis on the Martyr. After the rites of diagnostics and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit and humbly asked it to confide in me about the causes of the recurring system failures. Corrupted data. Why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed that rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with a non-hostile vessel of an explorator fleet. Thus, corrupted data. The machine spirit of the Martyr denies cooperation, citing the Sacred Order 947.A as issued by our spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius. Addendum. No executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the Martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location, and that the protection of the Martyr is top priority, and it asserts its rights to override the Martyr automated weapon systems and the teleportarium in times of need. Assessment. Possible warp infestation of the machine spirit, invoking the conclave of the imminent system purge.
These records are disturbing. This Martyr has a mind of its own.
At your command.
Let me see something here. I think I have... Oh, I have a lot of stuff. Let's equip that auto gun. This instead of my shotgun. Mastercrafted power armor. Item level 3. It looks like my sentinel armor is better. Alright, I thought I had... These are just tabs. These are just tabs inside my inventory. I thought I had mines. I thought I picked up mines. Here they are. Stun mine. We'll equip that. Where do I have to go? Onward. To glory. Door! Open! There's the abomination.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Ah, shoot. Now is when I need to know how to use my health potions. I'm about to die. 5.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hell brute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now!
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the jealous shields are probably compromised. Warp travel would kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is a derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
That was very cool. I was not expecting story and so much dialogue.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the fortress-monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos Biologos specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologos there.
Welcome on board, Inquisitor. This is the command bridge of your ship, your base of operations, where you can prepare for missions and manage your resources. Click on the highlighted panels or NPCs to access the available management screens. For the moment, you have access to the shop at Ragna Van Winter, to your storage, and most importantly, the star map. You can now invite other players to join your party by clicking on the social icon on the bottom of the screen. Click on the holotable in the center when you are ready to step out among the stars and continue your journey. Reach level 6. Unlocked the bolt pistol and another passive point. Investigation completed the abandoned Colossus. I can conclude at this point that the abandoned fortress-monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered the Caligari Sector roughly 5,000 years ago, after the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy. The Martyr was commandeered by an Inquisitor called Uther Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp surge in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. Investigation completed. The cage. The clues I have discovered indicate that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits the fortress-monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad, possibly during a warp incident, and it has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely and trying to destroy approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. Oh, nice, level 7. Unlock the power axe. Unlock the personal void shield. Unlock the skill tree. Magos Biologist's secrets. The regenerative bio-implants and techno-rights provided by the generator divisions of the Adaptus Mechanicus. Another skill point. Right, I had no idea we'd have a home base on a ship either. Let's go to passes. I have 2 passive points to spend with some different branches to go into. Let's do focused aim, 10% range damage bonus when there is no enemy within 5 meters. And another 3% range damage bonus. Now, I don't have a melee weapon equipped. What happens if I equip a melee weapon? I see. It removes my autogun. I don't want that to happen. I'm going to put the digital weapons back. Figure out what to do with the rest of this stuff next time. And just take a quick look at the star map. Alright, I'm at Mercy Agony MC 12. And I'm at the Martyr Chapter 2, saving Cassius Thorn. Visit the Merciful Agony Void Station. Oops. How do I get out of here? My journal. It's in the Chernobog system. Let's go back to the map. What is the Chernobog system? I don't see it here. So I may have to visit another system here until it appears on my map. I'm in the Chernobog system. that must have been it, what I was already highlighted on.
This is
it.
Meta-Surgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
History. This hospital fortress employs a legion of trained doctors and med servitors. It is not an ordinary infirmary, but a facility dedicated to the treatment of Inquisitors and also a secret research station. The fortress is equipped with equipment blessed by the Machine God, and a separate ward deals with Inquisitors who want to undergo some genetic modifications and are willing to pay the price. There's dialogue too, yet you can speak with them like in RPG, sort of. This is Genitor Agrippa 723 Theta. I have a space marine on my ship with grievous injuries. I need a Magos Biologus immediately.
Your request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
I am on special assignment from the Caligari Conclave. I must insist, Genitor. Don't make me ask twice.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status: assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Where can I find this Magos Biologus?
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Thank you for your cooperation. I don't know if you can hear that through my mic, but this game makes my computer sound like a jet taking off. Alright, search for clue on the St. Abelard relay station. That's this one here. And I'll go off to that one next time I play. Do I have to save the game? I think I just quit. I hope I don't lose progress. Is there maybe something I have to do on the bridge? Hall of Heroes, Seasons, Leaderboards, Mail. Here's some storage. I think I'm just going to save everything for now. I'm going to right-click everything on in there. This way, if I forget to look through that stuff when I log back in to play again, and just go out on missions, I don't overload my inventory. Although I don't think I can overload my inventory anytime soon. I have 4 tabs of this. I have 3 tabs of this in storage. What's this?
Who are you, Thorn? You and your mysterious storm watchers. We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
That's Thorn. Look at him. Ouch. Alright. That's Warhammer 40k. Inquisitor. Martyr. That's the name of the game. And I thought it was pretty cool. Action RPG. It was more than I expected. I was expecting just a lot of hack and slash, going through, looting, you know, leveling up, getting better gear. And yes, there certainly is that. But there's also pretty good writing. Not always the best voice acting, but the writing is very thematic for 40k, I think. And the story is pretty good so far. It reminds me of Space Hulk. The Martyr is like a derelict ship. The enemies are interesting, but I want to see some Tyranids. You know, I want to see some greenskins. I want to see the, you know, iconic enemies of the Space Marines. But we'll see. Still early in the game. I'm not sure how much of the game. I don't know how many hours you get from the campaign, and how many campaigns there are. But I know there's DLC for it. Anyway, I will be back to play this again. and I hope you join me. I hope you like this video, and hope you're having a great day, great night, great morning, whichever it may be. Stay safe, be well. See you next time. Take care.